was able to bring the dentition without having to go to the
We on your block with Nike Texas ski mask. You see me, little nigga, you just better run fast. Yeah, they call me Deuce the Crib. Little bitch, I get it lit. I'm from 152, where all my niggas keep the stick. We on your block with Nike Texas ski mask. You see me, little nigga, you just better run fast. Yeah, they call me Deuce the Crib. Little bitch, I get it lit. I'm from 152, where all my niggas keep the stick. They also call me Fat BC, bitch, that's always in the hood. Gotta keep a Nike Texas if a nigga wanna get judged. I ain't fucking with the ops, best believe I up a shot. Niggas say he G blanking, watch his 30, hit his top. Smack his waves, go insane, double land, I'm with the game. Fuck ceilings on my mama, bitch, I let the 30 bang. Fuck whoever diss the hood, if I see you, you better bud. I'm with the BRGs on my mama, we all hood. Bitch, you rollin' or you moving, all my gangsters get to hoopin'. Let me see my op like, and I bet this 30 get to shootin'. Who the fuck is my ops? Honestly, no competing. If I got my Glock, bitch, I'm finna leave them wanna see me. No jumper, bitch, I'm with the homies, all sudden. Throw up double in, your bitch wanna be with the gang. If that nigga got some gold, I have the homies get his chain. I'm a chain snatcher, bitch, I'm a reverse Johnny Dang. On hood, niggas take it to the net, cause they know they scary. I got a big ass stick and I ain't talking hairy. Y'all niggas rats, I'm tryna kill you like Tom and Jerry. When it's go time, nigga, I bet you really scary. On hood, devil in, bitch, on hood. Fear the homies, nigga. On nothing nice, bitch, against the kid, nigga. Dead homies.
Are you making a cup of coffee or are you eating a pastelito? Getting pretty slow for a guy with 3 sisters.
Oh, wow. Okay. It's on, baby.
Yeah, love it. I don't understand. I'm trying to put in this life game.
Alrighty. This one. What?
I talked to IT and they fixed that.
There's another one for you.
Why? You are a med student. And med students aren't supposed to have that.
This is gonna be a good one.
Why are you so hard on me? Because the job is hard. And it's supposed to be hard.
How over capacity are we? Please tell me we're approaching what?
I believe we're under. We've got some good chairs out there.
How'd that happen?
Check this out. S Wiggins TV, bro.
I freed up some surgical nurses, which freed up some beds.
I'm gonna do one
Sounds like my work here is done.
about S Wiggins
You
TV.
don't have to. Can I make a suggestion? Send that people.
Roads are mostly clear. Besides, he's probably got a helicopter on call.
I'll think about it.
Okay, this one is hood that's banging. That bang rolling hundreds that you didn't know. Me, I kind of know all the hoods that bang rolling hundreds.
Like last time.
Just because I've been there.
I don't remember.
But I like S Wiggins content, bro. Because he go out there and he get it. He gets the job done. Yes. At once, he was trying to get an interview with my homies. So I thank you for that. But let's get into his content though. We ain't talking about that. Let's get into his content. So, one, two.
I did. Danny.
1, 2, 3, go.
What's the deal? It's Worldwide Wiggins. Welcome back, y'all. Just want to say I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Rollin Hunters is becoming the new top crip conglomerate on the west side of LA. But some people don't even know it's a few more hoods that's now a part of Rollin Hunters. Don't believe me? Quiz yourself. Think about the ones that you know already in your head and match it up with the ones I'm going to name today. Today, I'm going to cover every hood, to my knowledge, that push Rollin Hunters in the current day, and even Wobbler. And mark my words, 10 years from now, there's going to be a lot more hoods pushing Rollin Hunters. But that's no disrespect. You already know I got love for the Hunters. But I'm just saying, the Hunters is getting deep. Let's get to the list, man. But first, shouts out to the homies that supported the channel, man. Shouts out my boy Tim, man. You already know you've been supporting. Much love for the Cash App, man. Oh, hey, watch this. Even my boy G Stacks, weirdo. Yeah, he really put G Stacks. If you get the joke, you get the joke. Thank you, G Stacks. What's up, my ninja, man? 100, man. Much love. You already know the homie Ace Bull Cool. Much love. You already know you my dude, man. Anything I can do, you a phone call away. Shouts out to the homie. You really looked out for me, bro. I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? Good looking, Brody. I appreciate you, man. It's all love. And I can't forget my boy in Minnesota for rolling 30s. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that, man. It's love, dude. Shouts out to the 30s out there, man. You already know it's love, man. Righteous and all, y'all. Love. These is real supporters, man. I still need more, you feel me? They really helped out. But you know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. Some of these I just named as old as from like a while ago. I just ain't mentioned them, you feel me? But thanks to everybody on the list. But you know, I still would appreciate more, man, because I need to upgrade this equipment, man. It's love. I appreciate it. Even if you can't, bro, you say, Wiggins, if I could, I would, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's love, bro. If you can, $ Wiggins TV. That's all I'm asking, bro. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, bro. Hood vlogs and live videos I be doing, bro. I be using my phone, bro.
That's the way.
You think I'm playing? Your boy, I'm on the run, bro. You know my situation. I be using my phone, bro. Yeah, you don't believe me, and you got homies that did interview. Ask them how I record it. You know, it looks kind of bad. You feel me? I want them to take me serious, so I really need to upgrade this equipment. But I'm not gonna sit here and beg. You know what I'm saying? If you can, $ Wiggins TV on Cash App. Now that's enough of that. All right, you know what the program is, but you know, we gonna name the ones that we already know. You know, we gonna hit you with a history lesson. Then we gonna get into it, man. So here's the ones that we know that's Rollin Hunters already. So let's get to it. All right, the blocks. All right, you know, you got the 107 blocks, pretty much like the most known. You feel me? They stretch from like Century all the way back to Imperial. They're from like Western all the way to like Normandy. They pretty deep up there in Washington. They got different cliques, but I ain't really got time to get into all that. But, then you got the UGs, the underground crips. Now blocks and UGs is kind of like the same gang. That's pretty much how tight it is. They like one and the same. UGs, you know, like go from like don't quote me, but like 103rd to like 107.
I am Jack.
You know.
Okay.
I'm so confused. I can't work around you.
No, what are you talking about? I already know they push 100. The underground neighborhood, Rollin Hunter underground neighborhood, the block, they all push the neighborhood. But they get along with the Rollin Hunter. I already know about that because I've been there.
That is gonna look bad for me. I don't know what you're not gonna say. Say what?
Tell me something I don't know, G.
know, they stretch up to Normandy, but like I said, they one and the same. They super tight. The blocks. Now, this hood I'm finna name is a little bit older. You don't really hear about it as much, but just for, you know, a history point of view, the 10-5 Gangsta Crips, okay, they was over here in the same area as the underground Crips, kind of like the older generation. You know, it's a separate hood.
I had a homie for 10-5.
How does that do? Any regrets by this? Anything else?
Really 105. But they just called it 10-5. 10-5 against the crib. And homie used to come out here to us all the time. Catch fades, all that. Tell me what I don't know.
Good for UGs, don't get it twisted. All right, that's Rolling Hundreds. All right, now on the other side of Normandy, stretching on 102nd all the way to Century, I would assume to Budlong. You got the Budlong gangster crib. All right, they get into it with the pretty much the same enemies as the Rolling Hundreds. More so the 999 Mafia, 107 Move. Shouts out to them. Now on the other side of Western, you got the 10-4 Hard Times. Okay, over here in the Century Apartments. All right, they go from like Century to like 108th Street.
For hard times and hustlers. They hustlers. I don't know if they still hustlers against the crib, but that's what they was called. 10-4 hard time hustlers against the crib. I already know that. As Wiggins, like, you tell me something that I don't know, bro.
And for Van Ness, the Western. All right, a reputable hood, you feel me? Shout out to everybody I seen at that kickback. You know, it's love, man. Much love, man. I got some new shit coming out with with my boy that I started with Hard Times too. So just be on the lookout for that. Now on the other side of 108th, you got the 111 neighborhood crib. All right, they go from like 108th to
Everybody would know 111. 111 push neighborhood. Push hundreds. Yeah. Tell me so I don't know.
Imperial, and for Western, the Van Ness. Everything is like in a big box, bro. Low key. Everybody's like connected, you feel me? People that came from this area, you know, Ice Cube grew up in this area. His people still stay in 111 Turk. All right, Dub C, his brother Crazy Tune, JD from the Lynch Mile, you know, it's quite a few.
Dub C and Crazy Tunes is from 111. Ice Cube is not. I had homies.
I heard they're letting us out of here.
No, I ain't gonna say, but y'all already get the drift.
No, you better just take this.
Ice Cube is yeah. All that, them shows he put on Friday, beating up Debo's and shit like and
I'm sorry.
none of that, bro.
Oh, shout out my boy from 111. And shouts out to my boys from Jersey, man. Hit me from 111. Hit me back, bro. I done lost y'all numbers, bro. Hit me back, bro. Hit me as soon as you seen this, bro. I done had a print out of my call log trying to find y'all numbers, bro. Like, hit me ASAP, dude. I know y'all probably like, damn, Wiggins ain't nothing. Bro, hit me, bro. My daughter did some bunch, bro. You erased all my. I've been waiting on y'all to hit me back. But yeah. And shouts out my boy 111. You already know who you is.
How your daughter erased all your cunt? What? No, that was early. I about to say, let's go over there. That was early.
So now you change it sides. Why gotta be on everybody? Yeah, well, that's confusing to me.
Yeah, man. Sierra Highway, no joke out here in Lancaster, Palmdale, bro. Them little hoes, they 304s. I mean 304s, all right, not hoes, 304s. Them little 304s, they be getting down. You know, they be fighting over the dick.
I'll take those. Thank you very much.
Scratch that out, the D. Let's go.
I can't say your name. We been tapped in, man. All right. Now, on the other side of Imperial, like towards the county building, you got the 11-5 neighborhood cribs. Now, I was told like they pretty much the same as 111. It's like one hood. But, just for argument's sake, I want to make sure I include them, as their own entity. All right. They got that big, that all right, behind the food for last. Give me that piece right there. Okay. Now, behind 11-5, you got the Watergate crib. Okay. Shout out my boy for Watergate. You know what it is. All right. Watergate, like Spud told you, one of the hoods that really, he had to really go up against that was really on him, really gave smoke. They was really coming out there, They might not get as much recognition as the other hoods, but for sure. Back in the day, they was in that field. Undeniable. All right, they got a hood in Santa Ana. Nowadays, they got another hood in Emmett. All right. Now, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. The Acacia Block Hustler cribs. All right, Acacia Block Hustler cribs is like one, I wouldn't say it's the newest, but it's one of the newest additions to the Rollin Hunters. Okay, they known for having beef with the Gangster Crips in Hawthorne and some in Inglewood. All right, they ended up teaming up with 111 neighborhood, and now you might catch them in their hood. That's why you might see members of the Acacia Block, with names like Western Boy, because they didn't teamed up. As a matter of fact, they got a lines going called the 1156. That means 111 neighborhood crib, 115, and since Acacia Block Hustler cribs push 116th Street, 116, so 1156. They also known for not doing interviews with S. Wiggins TV. I should put that old interview up and extort y'all to you do that interview. Now let's get deep. Let's get real deep. The Imperial Village Crips, aka the IVC. Now, for a minute, it was a big debate whether IVC was pushing hunters or not. But S. Wiggins had to bring you that exclusive. So shouts out to the homie, Nickel Nut, man. We did that interview, and I'm gonna let my boy explain, how they end up pushing Rollin Hunters and his take on it, because I'm not qualified to speak on it. So check it out.
But are y'all part of Rollin Hunters now? I would say yeah, because like I said, the Hoovers, the gangsters, and the blood are together. IBC stand alone. OG's gonna say IBC ain't Rollin Hunters. They gonna say we IBC. Right. And we stand alone.
Bruh. Neighborhood is cool with Bloods too, bruh. Neighborhood, I repeat, neighborhood is cool with Bloods too, bruh. Not just the gangsters, bruh. Neighborhood and got along with the Lanes, bruh. Y'all crazy.
But I'm talking about when you go to jail, though, you're going to need allies. And that's how that's going to come. Out on the street, if you see it part-time, or UG, or Bud Long, it ain't no hate. And you don't give them the answer. We don't hang out like that, though. It's not like they're coming over here 10 deep, we having parties. No. But if you go to jail, you're going to need someone, my nigga. And that's just that.
Now, like I said in that interview, they big homies wanted me to make it clear that IVC stands alone, which I do believe they known for being a standalone hood. But like he said, it's like a newer generation thing, and everybody needs somebody, bro. That's just the reality of it. And one more thing I like to point out, I don't really see it no more, but like you busters on the internet, like saying I like promote violence now. Watch this though. IVC or Watergate, I want to say recently or some time back, end up having some kind of mutual handshakes and peace talks. I ain't gonna say it's fully there, but it has some kind of friendly interaction. And I'm proud to say S. Wiggins TV contributed to that. So I don't need no award, I don't need no cookie, man, but I just want to show you that positivity comes from my channel, bro. I'm here to squash beefs, bro. I'm here to have sit downs. It's what I I do, bro, is good. I just thought it was worth mentioning, man. So shouts out to the Watergate, shouts out to the IEC. May y'all sit down and squash this beef and laugh about it and live a long, prosperous life as well as y'all kids, man, because that's what it's all about. All right? The bank stars, the notorious bank stars. If you don't know who the bank stars is, you're a new subscriber to my channel, because those who watch my channel, they love clowning me. You must have been part of bank star, because I'm always bringing them up, and I put them at number one on that list. The small hoods, you know, that's the most dangerous. But the reality of it is bank stars, they don't play, bro. They got a vicious reputation, man, from back in the day, man. They done went at it with everybody. Hawthorne Thug family, the Gardena Cribs, everybody, bro. But the thing about it is, I was finna do a new interview with the bank stars, you know, because he was explaining that they not part of the hunters like that, but it kind of fell through. But the interview I did with my boy Dose, he explained they part of the Rolling Hunters now, and there's a lot of people that concur with that. So, you know, you can see them throwing up hunters in them pictures, bro. So, and if you want to see an interview that I did with bank stars, you can check it out. Ask for the link, I'll put it out there. All right, just for a wobbler, just for a quick wobbler, Pimptown Gangster Cribs on the other side, you know what I'm saying, from Imperial, you know, from 102nd to 115 cross Vermont. You know, I wouldn't say they Rolling Hunters per se, but like Yogi said, they kind of came from that area, you know, from Washington High, and they kind of got their start, you know, from West Covina neighborhood. You know, that just for a wobbler, you know what I'm saying? So just throw that in there. And this one right here, I'm finna name is important. All right. The Raymond Avenue Cribs. They Rolling Hunters, right? Wrong. All right, now they used to be back in the day. I heard talks that they used to push Rolling Hunters back in the day, but for whatever reason they stopped pushing it. You know what I'm saying? And they might get confused with being neighborhood Chris for how close they is with 111, 11-5, but like a wise man once told me, Raymond's is not Rolling Hunters. Raymond's is not neighborhood. Raymond's is Raymond's.
Hold on, bro. The new Crips, bro. The reason why they not pushing the neighborhood car or the rolling car is because the 120 Raymonds do not consider them as a real Raymond hood, because they're based in Compton and they're called Raymond Avenue Crips. They do not consider them as official Raymond. That's why.
So yeah, shouts to the Ravens, shouts out to my boys from Ravens, man, and that's the end of the list, man. Now don't lie to me and tell me you done got every one of them right, man, because you didn't know all of that. So shut up and hit my cash app, $ Wiggins TV. I'll let you boy. Until next time, it's just something for life for the day. Until next time, man. More dope content coming up.
Yeah, man, I like S Wiggins TV, man. Dude, keep it real and real. You know what I'm saying? You gotta start keeping it trill and real. If you're not keeping it trill and real, I don't know what you keeping it there. I don't know what's going on. But you gotta start keeping everything trill and real. You get what I'm saying? There's no fake. But as Wiggins, shouts out to you, bro. But I'm out. But before I leave, go press that subscribe button and the notification bell and the thumbs up, like the Harlems. Go do that. But until then, Big K9 is out, and we're going to commentate on another one, like no other one. keep it trill and real.
And Dr. Sims.
And we out.